And welcome to the National Meat Treasure Podcast. We just did the intro, and then we got kicked off, and it was a whole technical issue, so this is round two. Luckily, we were only a minute and 34 seconds in. But with your host, Sasha, a.k.a. I'm not going to use my last one. Sasha, a.k.a. Billie Eilish. What's she up to these days?
I don't know, man. It's complicated. I feel like she's like...
What?
What does that mean? Are you checking on Billie?
I don't know, bro. Like, no, I like Billie. I love Billie. I think she's great. I think it's also, I don't know, man. Like, she's cool, and I'm attracted to her. Can I say that? How old is she now?
She's
too
18.
young for you,
but yes,
still too young. But I'm still attracted to it.
Yeah, no, she's
still
bad.
attracted to it.
I think you're attracted with all things with large breasts. I think that's like just your MO.
Listen. It's a good qualification, and I think that's good. In the realm of artists that we don't know what they're doing right now, I'm gonna say I'm David Guetta. It's Christian from the National Meat Treasure, ladies and gentlemen, aka David Guetta. Guetta? I think it was Guetta.
No, it's definitely Guetta.
I've never heard it said loud.
And if you're American, then it's Guetta, because we don't pronounce things the way people want them to be pronounced.
Ghetto, David Guetta. That's what it would have been if he was from like New York or from the New York scene. Immediately would have been David Guetta. He would have been with like DJ Clue, like remixing things. I think he would have liked.
There is like I'm trying to like find like a pronunciation of it, but there is like a YouTube that's literally a 10-second thing on how to pronounce his name, but I guess I'm not gonna play it on the air. or can I? I don't want to fuck with the recording again or something. But we'll find out later if it's Gita or Geta. But I could swear it's Gita. It's French.
Like,
I've heard it before.
Yeah.
But he's also a multi-platinum.
I am Thriller from the Three. He is a multi-platinum DJ, producer, artist.
Isn't he like Diamond at this point? He has to be like Diamond.
Definitely.
Like, I know there's only like so many artists that have hit like Diamond, and that brings me into something that I wanted to talk about already, since we're on the topic of musicians. Did you guys catch this XXX documentary on Hulu?
I have not.
I did not.
Okay. It was good. You know how the Juice WRLD one kind of... Did you guys watch that one? No. Okay. All right.
It's sad about Black Death, you know?
Let's catch up, gentlemen. Okay. No, there's something that makes you like with the Juice WRLD one, there's something that makes you feel good, right? Like throughout the entire process that Juice WRLD goes, right? Like, yeah, he's hopelessly addicted to all this stuff, but like he was in his own world, non-problematic. Like he wasn't doing anything crazy as much as he was just kind of being self-destructive. Like he wasn't trying to bring down anybody with him. He was just, he lived a life, and he was an amazing artist, and he brought like kind of a level of this so-called SoundCloud rapper to a different like kind of like tier, right? X did not make me feel that, unfortunately. It was an amazing documentary, but it really did not make you feel good after it. Even with the closure that you get, some of it, like I don't know if I forgot, but I guess he was like 20. He was 20 fucking years old, bro. Like he was like from 15, he already had like, a really big hit, and like was already like kind of like, I mean, how long did he spend in prison? I think it was like over a year, right?
Something like that.
I want to say
that's where he met a ski master slump god. But I will say this. I didn't watch the documentary, but I will just cut you off real quick just to say this. If you're white and you have like a negative opinion about X and like you think he's a terrible person, don't get me wrong, he's done some very terrible things, but like, and this is when he died, and also I've seen this resurgence because of the documentary. All these white people just, he's a terrible person, he's a piece of shit. And it'd be white people our age talking about he's a piece of shit. Like, bro, this is a child who was murdered, and you're worried about the beef with his ex-girlfriend?
from when he was 15 years old. Like I mean, I mark up anybody who's at 15 and hasn't done something really awful. And I'm not going to justify anything of what he did, but at the end of the day, it's like there has to be some kind of ability to move past it, or not move past it, but at least make amends with it, especially if both parties feel like they've already done that multiple times. And it's just people carrying this on, and not okay because of whatever, imaginary rule they made up in their head that people can't ever fuck up and not get better from it. But the reason why I say it made me sad, it's really just because you realize this dude was going through some shit like the entire fucking time, and some real personal demons, even on just a basic like human front. Like his own mother saying how she was able to give him financially what he wanted and provide for him, but not give in, like, I guess arguably the most important way is like emotionally. And he goes on an interview saying how he just didn't feel like he deserved to be loved. And that's fucked up to say out loud in the first place. But like, you got to realize that it takes a lot for somebody to say that out loud, and it's not somebody that's in the right headspace. I don't think we should look at the lens like that. I just unfortunately was very, bummed out by the fact that like he seemed to get the help, but it was obviously too late by the time, someone, these fucking people took his life. But shout out to him. You know what? Because I really got back into the discography, and god damn, there's some fucking amazing fucking songs in there.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a game changer. Is a legend and would have continued to be one. But
he's one of the
16.
Peace. He's one of 16 artists that have reached solo artists that have reached diamond. So it's not an easy feat. Like, Sad is like a crazy ass song just in general as far as a pop song, but the fact that he could do cross genres and like not have like any trouble, like even like some of the stuff where you kind of go like like it was a little cringy maybe when he was like a little like, I'm definitely gonna like write a really shitty Slipknot song, you still like love the process. And I think that's part of what I ended up like finding myself with this documentary. I really did end up missing him as an artist because I wonder what he would sound like today. Like I think it would be, I think it'd be something quite different at this point.
I mean, we can only speculate because it was all very different. Also, why did Garth Brooks go diamond?
He did.
Are you nuts?
I believe that.
Of course he did.
I'm just looking up artists who have reached diamond. I mean, I guess I could see. I mean, Garth Brooks is super famous. Pink Floyd, I did not know was that big.
What?
You're wilding, bro.
You are crazy. Okay,
Here's my thing. I thought Pink Floyd was in the same vein as like Led Zeppelin. Like they're very famous within their scene, but not diamond famous.
Wait, hold on.
But they've been around for 20 years.
That scene,
20 years.
That they're famous.
They've been around for like 60 years, bro. Like they've been around.
Pink Floyd and Metallica were on the same level.
But you have to realize that Metallica is that prolific that like everyone hears
huge,
prolific, but not diamond.
Nah, we're talking Diamond is only 10 million fucking sales. That's all Diamond is. It's only 10 million
on one record. Yeah. You could be a diamond. Yeah. But I mean, just 1 million is a lot. But in any case, like the reality is, like you're talking about, like, okay, first off, if we're talking about the history of music and it's going to get really nerdy, like Pink Floyd is that band. That band that introduced so many elements that we see as the kind of pop that kind of got influenced the years after, like because people were gonna put soulful choruses in like actually into this song. Like, I mean, the madness of just recording like grandfather clocks for hours on end to be able to get the right sound, the reality to get this one person that had this like ghost like voice and have them sing and belt things. I mean, these dudes were fucking nuts. Like, I don't give a shit. They were fucking nuts. They rewritten everything. And not only that,
I love that you do this thing where you like randomly hyper appreciate something I had no
hyper
idea in
appreciate.
20 years of friendship that you've
What?
been invested in. I've never sat
What?
and listened to a Pink Floyd song on purpose ever. I can gun to my head. I can
Nah,
name you a Pink
my
Floyd
mom.
melody.
My mom was into Pink Floyd when I was a kid. I would listen to a lot of Pink Floyd. The Wall was like constantly being played. So yeah, there's like certain things that like I attach to because like especially when I respect like music. I think sonically in general, just the way they wrote the music, the way they recorded the music, everything about it is like so important. And I don't think not that they don't get their flowers enough. I think people maybe forget. They forget how influential something like that could be. They do get their flowers. They do get their flowers. I will say it's not like they don't, but they did. Yeah, bro. Diamond, definitely Diamond.
Yeah. And then also
I'm check out some Pink Floyd later.
Definitely,
ooh, I'm gonna put you on, bro. I like listen.
I probably will not gravitate to it. It's summertime. I'm listening to nothing but like weird, not weird, but like house music, house dance music. My playlist recently has just been like very brunch day party themed, you know, but like grown and sexy brunch, like not a twerk brunch, like a 33 to 41 brunch, you know.
Yeah, so you can definitely fit Pink Floyd in there at least a little bit.
Definitely not. A black brunch.
Lots of black artists on that album.
Can we agree that like maybe we can tilt the brunch a little bit more to the twerk spectrum? Not all the way, not full out, not a strip club brunch, but you know, can we make it just a little bit ratchet?
Joseph, I'm gonna tell you this: go outside. All brunches are super ratchet now. Like maybe not in Staten Island, but like they are very. Dude, you know why I left the last brunch I was at?
It got too crazy.
I left because it was too loud. Like I was like, it was insane.
That's annoying. That I can understand. I don't like loud sounds. My ears, my sensitive little ears. I love music loud, but like my level of loud is like a lot lower than some of these fucking DJs. I haven't been to a brunch in a long time. God. I do remember the first brunch I did go to. I was not expecting it. It was ratchet, and this was when brunches just became a thing. So yeah, I gotta go to a brunch. I gotta get some brunch.
Let's go to brunch.
Yeah,
the boys
ratchet
go to brunch.
Brunches are for sure. It's a vibe, but it's like. You know what it is? I can't do a ratchet. I have to like prepare. Like I'm old. I have to prepare the night before for a ratchet brunch. You know, go to bed early, then wake up early, but start drinking in the daytime. Then go to the brunch. I'm fucked up. I'm twerking. I'm dancing, and then I go for like a 6 p.m. nap, like after the brunch, or like a 3 p.m. nap. And then you do your laundry after that. You know what I mean? You wake up. You've cleared the mimosa out of your system from the nap and the shower, and now you're ready to like do some laundry, watch some HBO Max, and go to bed. But I'm definitely a day party guy now.
What if right? You bring someone back to the crib, bless you, from the brunch, and then you pipe from the brunch at around 2:30, 3 p.m. And then you lay up a little bit. They get the fuck out. Now it's like 5 p.m. and you done fucked and had a lit brunch, and now you can chill and watch some anime or some Netflix or some Hulu.
Dude, perfect day.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Like, I have to. Here's my thing. I have to like prepare. Like I said, prepare the night before to go to a ratchet brunch. My thing is like when you don't at least bag a number at the ratchet brunch. You feel like a loser being that drunk in the daytime by yourself. Like I need to go to the ratchet brunch like with a date that I know I'm a get with afterwards. I can't scoop in real life. I really have no real life game.
You don't? Not a little bit.
I mean, here's my thing. I have real life game when I'm in like a massively good mood and like it takes a lot of prep time for me. And my thing too is like. I'm the type of dude where like I kind of already know the signals a woman is giving me to like flirt with her. So like it's not really real life game. It's just like we've made eye contact enough times that I know you already want in. So I'm just I'm shooting. Like I'm not aiming to shoot. I'm just shooting and the bullet's already going to you. I know this is hook line.
You sound like a pickup artist.
It's a sure thing.
Exactly. Sure thing. Like, do I sound like a pickup artist?
I said, you sound like one.
You know the best thing I ever. Do you remember like the whole pickup artist thing from like? I feel like I mean, I know it's like a bigger thing now, but remember the first time I saw it, it was like on some like Fox reality show when I was in high school.
Mhm.
I can't remember like the exact one because like 10 came out that year and then it kind of died for a while. Then then YouTube came out and they started being a thing again. But I remember there was one it was like a reality show and it was like 10 nerds, one guy who looks weird but apparently fucks a lot, so he says, teaching nerds how to get girls. And I remember I watched
You know
like
what's the
half this
worst
shit.
thing?
Well, no, wait,
The,
let me
the
finish.
top hat.
Because I remember, you know what you're talking about, the top hat guy, right?
The top hats. Hold on, hold on. You
Oh, I
can't
know
tell
what
me
you're talking
you're
about.
a pickup artist with a top hat on. I
And he
can't.
was like,
Nothing you
all
say
with the
is
earring.
credible. Nothing.
Dude,
Sorry,
but
Justin.
here's the thing. I
Sasha.
was getting to it because I remember being like 15, 16 watching the show, and I couldn't get girls for shit, and I still was not falling for this crap. Because I remember on the one episode, so basically this guy would dress in like very like avant-garde, like top hat. He looked Mad Hatter, top hats,
Literally.
feathers, like brooches,
Boas?
pointy shoes,
Zebra print.
Ring armor?
zebra print.
I know he had ring.
His whole thing was like, this is what I call peacocking. Peacocking is when you
Oh my
basically are the
God.
most ridiculous person in the club, so everyone's already looking at you. So like you already have like a conversation starter for like every girl in the whole place.
Wonderful.
Which like I can't believe there's people who like to this day still buy that shit because like women are easy. Just grow your hair out. Don't be short. Actually, you can even be short. Grow your hair out, get some muscles, and don't talk that much. Don't talk that much. Girls love to talk. You know how many times I've gone on dates and said almost nothing, and like the girl was like, "I like him so much." Like, no, you don't. Like, you're just a narcissist, and that's hot to me.
I like to talk.
Dude, like he was the most ridiculous thing. Like, hold on, I gotta look him up.
He dressed like Chris Angel, Mind Freak.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like exactly like that.
Angel,
But
at least
wait,
Chris Angel kept it all black.
Okay, let's keep it real, right? Chris Angel, at least he's a magician, not trying to finger you, because that's all I got from the pickup artist. That is all I got from him. Chris Angel wanted to mind freak me. Pickup artist wanted to finger my sister. Like just like.
You didn't have a sister.
I hate that. I don't even have a sister. But he does. He has a shirt that says "Dis Fatties." Like,
Whoa.
Oh wait, you found him. What's the show called?
damn it. Hold on. Pickup artist. The TV series, Wit Television. The show hosted by pickup artist Mystery.
Is his name Mystery?
Yes.
Mr. E.
No, just Mystery. Like full on dictionary spell. Like Merriam-Webster's Mystery.
Oh, yes. This is the guy. Dude, wait. Hold on. All right. Well, we got to give it to him a little bit because there is a picture of him with his nails painted, and like girls do like that. And he was ahead of his time. He was very ahead of his time with this.
Okay, Mystery Part 2.
I didn't start paying my bills till like 2015, so he might have me there. He might be onto something.
You think he's onto something? Okay.
Or was onto something in 2005. Is he still a person? Because these are not recent
I
pictures.
don't know. He should get probably
Eric von Markovic.
Painting your nails ain't that lit, bro.
Can I ask a question?
Painting your nails is very lit. Because a lot of girls talk about wanting to suck my fingers when my nails are done, which I have to do, but I'm very poor. I feel very naked when my nails done. Wait, does this guy have like an Instagram? Let's see. Ask Mystery. He probably has a YouTube channel now. Let's see what he's got going on.
Yeah.
29,000 followers.
Patreon? He's definitely got a
He
Patreon.
looks relatively normal these days. Is he married? Is that a wife? Let's see. I'm safely back in Barcelona from the Kyiv trip. Blah, blah, blah. He's with a woman here. I don't know what. Let's get to the point, bro. This is a long ass caption. I will host a 3-day night training event here. Training event for what? With Baxter and Ablaze. But what? Fly in Airbnb near us and attend. By day, practical theory. By night, I don't know what the fuck this is, dude.
bro. We
Oh no,
have fallen
he's
down
still
the
doing it.
rabbit hole.
He's still doing it. The subject: mastering cold approach pickup group theory.
Wow. Here's
In
one I just
Barcelona,
sent
he's
you.
doing this. Hold on, he's doing this in Barcelona. I thought people in Italy just had sex and that was it. Wait, is Barcelona Italy or Spain?
Wait,
Barcelona,
and
Spain.
Barcelona, Spain, definitely.
Well,
Damn.
even better.
Good
Are people in
geography.
Spain just fucking? Like, are there incels in Barcelona? I thought that was a
No,
sexy, romantic place.
It is a romantic place. Can I tell you something though? I have just sent to the chat a video of a pickup artist boot camp, and the title is "He has over 5,000 makeouts." That is the weirdest thing to brag about. Like, hold on, I don't know about you,
Hold on,
but
I have herpes.
I've got tuberculosis. I won't be lasting long, and neither will the women that I just made out with.
I think Cardona, you've probably got at least a cool 1,000 makeouts under your belt.
I have no idea. I don't think it's that high. I mean, if it's with the same person, maybe yeah, sure. But if just a randos, damn, that's kind of crazy.
Definitely, I feel like the average person can hit 1,000 makeouts in their lifetime, like with different people.
With different people, that's kind of crazy, though, bro. Think about that. 1,000 people.
So.
1,000 people. 1,000 people is a little much. Like maybe like 100, like 200. Like you're like, oh wow, 200 people in your lifetime.
You know what? Let's keep this topic going because I want this to be like the 8th grade dating podcast. What's your makeout body count?
What is the makeout body count? Listen, yo, that is the most PG thing we've ever shared with on the show. What is like 5,000 sounds like all you did was just like I don't know what constitutes a makeout. Is tongue a makeout? Is just lips?
Tongue.
You know? Is it
just like lips? Neck? Lips to tongue. You know what's weird? I feel like here's my thing. I feel like this is like the less whimsical part of being an adult. I mean, I don't know if this is less whimsical or more whimsical, but like I remember there was a point where I thought about, and I think I was like 19 when I thought about this, about like the amount of girls I had fucked versus the amount of girls that I had like made out with. Because the amount of girls I had made out with was way higher than the girls I had fucked. It might have been like 20-3 make out to sex, right? But like now, if we're making out, chances are we're probably having sex. Actually, I definitely have fucked people that I didn't even like kiss before. I might have a lower make out than sex.
Yes. Yes. It has probably, it's true.
There was one time. I hooked up with this John, and you know, she's a cool woman, amazing person. But like, I remember like we were having sex, and like, like 15 minutes in, I was like, "Yo, we have not kissed once. How did we get?" And I was just thinking this to myself. And it was just weird because I'm sitting there, and at this point, I had ate it to completion, and we were fucking, and we had not made out yet.
You definitely made out, like in different ways, because if you to completion, my son,
damn,
like
you made out with the other lips and didn't even hit the original lip. That's wild.
I feel like I have the liberty to come whenever I want if I eat it till she finishes.
Yes. You know what? It takes the pressure off. That's why you do it. That's why you do it. Because if you serve at that moment and it's a really good one, right? Then she feels like you're absolutely off the hook. Like if you stroke even like 5 minutes of God, like that's all she was remembering, that she nutted, you nutted crazy, and everybody's good. Like nobody's even complaining, bro. Nope. So be selfish, young men and young women. Give your partner the first come, and then take the pressure off of you. Because if you only leave your nut in front, it'll be disappointing. Because we talked about disappointing women in the chat, and I'm not gonna go into deep with it, but it's sad, bro. You don't want to have those memories of just when you just did not measure up.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Have either of y'all ever had a competition with a partner on trying to make the other nut first?
Like seeing who could go without coming first, an edge match, or who could come first.
Not an edge match. Who
Who
can
can
make
make each other
who can
come?
make the other come first?
Yeah. I can't say I have. I can't say
No,
I
but
have.
I did something way more dangerous. Only do this if you're in love. Only do this. Mutual masturbation is crazy. I don't know what it is. Like when you're just like
Crazy.
when you're just locked eyes, masturbating, looking at each other, like guiding each other.
Commitment.
Yo, that shit, bro. I don't even like. There's women I don't even remember having sex with them, but the mutual masturbation is haunting. It's
Haunting is the right
and that's the
word.
thing. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, if you're a woman with no toys and a man with a hand, the woman's always gonna like come last. Like, if you're both jerking off. Like, so basically, you're getting edged the whole time. I can stroke my meat and be done in 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you?
I could mission. I feel.
Sorry.
If you tighten up and
I mean,
punch it out,
I feel like if I really like, I feel like I could go from like completely soft to nutting in under a minute. Like if I just had a sexual, like if I had to had a sexual thought, got erect as I was running to the bathroom, jerked off, and can nut in a full minute.
I couldn't do that off a thought. But with porn, I could. But I couldn't do that off a thought. No way.
I mean,
Listen,
I watch a lot of porn, so it's all really stored up here. There's only like I've watched all the porn on the internet I want to see. So so like really, I'm just replaying the same videos or my same home videos. So like the the memory is just sparking.
You feel like you watched it all, like your Phil.
Well, not all the porn on the internet, but I mean all the free porn at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I've definitely I definitely like I think I can comfortably say I've watched all the free porn that I want to see. Because like I mean I haven't like been wowed by a scene in a while. It's just been like, oh, this is cool for like the moment. But like even today, like I was beaten off and I watched this video and like it was a video I'd already seen like 3 times, but there was like just a minute of the video that I hadn't caught before that I was like, oh, all right. Like, I never lasted this long in the video before. But like, wow. I had seen that video several times.
You know what I appreciate now about porn? So, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they've introduced chapters and even high viewpoints of the video. So you can predict as to when the action that you possibly want to get to is available at. I don't know about you. We had scenes with DVDs, but that was not as robust. If you ask me, you know, like it's just.
Could you like, drop a link? Do you mean like a?
So just like how they do for YouTube, where they chapter your video, and there's certain points that peak with viewership, so you basically can see as to when. And where viewers are really getting over to, because this is probably the better scene, right? If you're watching a more full length film, or even something that it's like there's a little bit of foreplay, you know, figuring out who is what, and the fact that they have that like blowjob chapter, fucking like anal chapter, like that's amazing.
Oh, okay.
I think
you know what I thought you were referring to? Like a Goosebumps situation where like, you know, like
choose your own adventure porn.
I know those exist too. I know those exist, but I don't know where they are. Like I see them in ads, but I've never actually like seen one in play.
They're in those apps that we see on the internet. Like, you know, you see a poor woman in strife, and do you pee on her or save her? And you know, I think, you know, depending on the situation, peeing on her could save her. So that's my take, gentlemen. Good for those.
Do you think there is a situation where you were to save a woman's life and she's actually like,
are we getting here?
Oh my God, I need to let you hit now because you saved my life. Is that possible to actually exist?
It should have happened. It should have happened in Mario from Super Mario. Like the first time. The first time. Listen, ladies. I understand misogyny and all aside. Let's be real. If a man saved you from a dragon that kidnapped you, you're not going to at least kiss him? You're not going to at least give him a handy?
He traveled a very long way.
Yo,
here's my thing,
he
and this
didn't
is
know
why I
you.
think.
He
Here's
didn't
my
know
thing.
you.
This is why there's so many Mario games, because the first Mario saved her, she let him hit, and then it was so good, she's like, damn, I gotta get kidnapped a couple hundred more times.
I mean,
I got to get this. I got to get
Or-
this plumber X dinosaur dick one more game.
yo,
What
let's
if?
like. Go ahead, sorry, Joey.
Wait, what if? What if it's really the other way around? Like Mario hit, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this girl," and he keeps chasing her, and she
We've been
keeps
there.
getting kidnapped by these bigger, stronger boyfriends that she's hiding behind, who like beat her and shit. But like
They beat her?
Nah, they don't beat her.
They
But
don't
they're
beat
like
her.
drug dealers.
You know what it
and
is?
shit, and they
It's
spend mad
more of
money
like
on her. They don't beat her. It's the opposite of beat her.
you ever seen that one little white girl with like 8 like giant black men? That's more of the situation that that Princess Peach is getting into. She's showing up in the hood, and then all of a sudden she's like, having a great time.
Oh my god! But then after she's like, "No, they kidnapped me." When Mario pulls up, because that's her longtime man. It's sad, man. He's really just obsessed over the pussy.
Oh my god! The whole Koopa like community has been ravaged by this over policing piece of shit.
He's
Super Mario brother and Luigi, and it just because he wants to get his woman back. Wow.
But Peach is getting blow banged by 8 Bowsers.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Wait. Do the Bowsers have dicks? Does the Koopa Troop even have penises?
Hell yeah!
Hell
Those shits
yeah.
are big,
The
black,
mushrooms.
and
What do you
hard.
think the mushrooms are?
Yeah, man.
Koopas.
That's fucking their natural Viagra. They pop a mushroom.
They just jump on top of each other. Have you ever seen that? They jump on top of each other to
They're
stack
jerking
up.
off inside of their shells at all times.
Something's happening. Something happening with those Goombas. I'm just saying. Koopas is in there in the shell because they get to like disappear from the shell too. Like that's crazy, bro. There's all kinds of things that's happening, and I'm not appreciative anymore.
I love how we got here from like like saving a woman's life and her letting you hit to like Koopa blowback. Bro, could you imagine?
Black.
I feel like I would not take pussy off a woman whose life I saved, because like are you talking about like she's giving it to me in the moment? Because that'd be weird. Like if I pull you from a burning building and try to suck my dick on the street.
Hold on. You pull from the building.
Fire trucks around.
She wants to blow you during coffee. Or she that later night. Man, it's the heroic story.
No. Yeah, like a few days later, she's okay. She goes home. She gets ready. She gets checked into the hospital. No, let's say the next day, she texts you, "Hey, thank you so much for saving your life. I'd love to buy you coffee or take you out for lunch." And then she's, I don't know. Is it wrong if she's like, "Yo, you saved my life, so I feel like
you should blow my back out."
Right. Like,
all right. So here's where I'm at with it.
Because that's consent.
It really depends on like what I saved this bitch from, because why did you need saving? Like, what am I getting myself into by smashing your shit? You know what I mean? Like if I pulled you from a burning building, did you set that shit on fire? Like, why were you in this situation? I've never had to like save a bitch. I've never had to save a bitch though. Like what?
You never saved one?
I mean, like I've saved a couple of women from like.
Yeah.
I mean, I've saved women from like, a dude was being creepy at the bar, or like a guy was like yelling at her in public. But like I've saved bitches from like other men. You know what I mean? But like if it's a situation where it's like, like she's hanging off a cliff. Why were you off a cliff? Why are you off a cliff, man? Woman?
Listen.
Why were you on this cliffside with no supervision?
Does it depend on who's on the cliff? If it's Rihanna, and you have to save it, you have to just like, are you going to question Rihanna at that point?
After I save and she's letting me hit.
But before?
I'm going to be like, why?
Where's ASAP? Like, just.
You know what? I would fuck a woman who wanted to fuck me because I saved her life if both our lives were in danger and I just happened, like if we were in a plane crash and like, I like gave her my oxygen mask and then like we shared it and then we like, you know, you got swam to shore, I guess, after the plane crashed in
Yeah.
the water, then I'd be like, all right, I saved your life technically, but I was also in danger, so I know the circumstances under which why you were in danger. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like,
So you're giving up your life at that point, almost like you're risking it. You're really
yeah,
risking it at that point.
like if you had a Titanic situation and like, you know, instead of being like bitch ass Rose, I like actually let you hang on the door with me and we got to shore. Cool.
Yeah.
But like if you're just randomly in danger and I happen to save you, I can't have, because you're dangerous now. Like you live a dangerous life. I'm victim blaming. Why are you in danger? I don't want any parts of that. I don't want you to die, but I don't want to have sex with you and have you calling me and have you have my number. Just like quietly idolize me, or, you know, make an Instagram post about me, because I like clout. But, you know, aside from that, I don't think I'm hitting.
I like it. I don't like it. I think Mario deserves it.
I don't even know why I asked that.
Well, I mean, Mario deserves it because he's like, I'm not gonna like jump over like pits of lava for no hose. Like Mario was really,
he really does
like, he was
deserve it.
dedicated. Like we never seen
Hammer
Mario
blows?
plunge. He's a plumber, and we ain't seen this nigga plunge nothing because he's been too busy saving his bitch. He did not break out the snake and unclog any
Never.
drains at all whatsoever.
Never.
He's
Never. Out there killing shit.
Eating psychedelic mushrooms, swimming in the ocean, like he's doing all types of shit for ass. So he deserves that, you know.
Yo, can you talk about the longest mission you've ever done? To be with a woman?
Oh, dude, let me tell you, I had this thought the other day, bro,
about how like you're welcome, audience.
No, because I was just like thinking, like, there have been times in the last like 2, 3, 4 years where like a girl wanted to fuck that was like in my neighborhood, like a 5-minute drive, maybe even wanted to come to me, and I was just like, nah, like I just want to be like, nothing wrong with them, wouldn't want it to hit, but I was just like, damn, I really want to watch this Netflix show, and I know I got a long shift coming up.
Nice.
I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean? I Pussy was good, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to do that right now. But when I was like 20, bro, oh my god, the lengths, bro. I remember. Let me tell you something. I remember this story from the other day. It was a MySpace journey, right? So I'm in New York. This girl's in fucking Jersey, right? We're MySpace buds. And she's trying to fuck. I think I'm like 17, 18, maybe. And we were talking on MySpace, and like this girl was freako nasty in the text, like one of the first freako nasties in the text. But like she was super family oriented. This is what I said this on an episode way earlier. Girls who have like great relationships with their family are filthy as shit. So, you know, we never linked because she was always doing some family event. There was always a movie night, a game night with her parents. Like we just never had time. So I just like gave up on it, right? So I'm about to delete this girl's number out my sidekick, or I'm deleting all our texts. You know, sidekicks only held 100 text messages, so I'm just deleting all our texts out of the sidekick, whatever. And I remember she hits me up one night, and she goes, in Jersey, she goes, listen, I faked sick so I can get out of game night. My parents are going to watch. I don't know what movie it was, but she was like, you got about 2.5 hours to come and fuck me. And I was like, bet. I hopped on the China bus. Took the China bus to some random, like, Metuchen, New Jersey or some shit. And I come to this girl's door. It's this big house in the suburbs. You know the house with, like, the red doors with the houses be white? I don't know why why that red door screams luxury to me. But I go in the red door. I fuck this girl for maybe a grand total of 7 minutes. And then peep swag. You know me. I was homeless at the time. So I'm now in Jersey homeless. Like, I hope one of my Jersey friends lives near this girl, because I wasn't even thinking about it on the way there. I was like, I'm getting this cat. Luckily, my homegirl, I think it was Ducky that lived by there. Like a town over. Shout out to Ducky. So I crashed at Ducky's crib. But yeah, the great lengths. And I'm going to tell you another story that is connected to this one. So peep swag. About a week later, this dude calls me, right? Dude sounds like he's like 35 years old. He's like, hey, do you know Melissa? Or whatever her name was, some white girl at the time. He's like, hey, I know you. This is fucking Tropical Justin, right? Yeah, I heard you were fucking with my girl Melissa. And I'm like, first of all, bro, we're teenagers. You sound like a grown ass man. So I don't think you need to be admitting this on a call that this is your girl. How old are you? He would not answer the question. So I'm like, all right. So I hung up real quick, and then I called Katie or Melissa or whatever the fuck, Sarah. I don't know. Pick whatever stock white girl name you want. But I call her and I go, yo, this man who sounds like he's talking about he's in a motorcycle gang. He's his gang knows my gang, and he's gonna fight me. And I'm like, yo, do you have a boyfriend? I call her. She's like, what do you mean do I have a boyfriend? She's like, I got this guy from this motorcycle gang calling me, claiming he's gonna fuck me up over you. She's like, she says to me, he's like, oh, that's not my man. That's my little plaything. I thought you meant Ryan. So she was all fucked up in the game. So you got Ryan, her like regular normal boyfriend for the parents. Real boyfriend. Me, some miscellaneous homeless nigga, and some 45-year-old from a pedophile from a motorcycle gang. And meanwhile, she's filling this call while she's playing Monopoly with the parents. So shout out to her.
Wow, she was lying to everybody. She is crazy. She moving sideways, left, upside down. Yo, she was straight demon time. Yeah, sure. She fake sick. What she didn't do was deep throat somebody at that moment, and she wanted her fill of Tropical Justin, and she got it. For 7 minutes. A 7-minute pump is good, bro. Listen, it's hard. It's hard out here. I don't know, man. I Dude, feel exposed.
What great lengths have you gone through? I can't just be the only one exposing myself out here.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely done that trip to Patterson for no fucking reason. From Queens.
The China bus?
The China bus. That it's a sad bus to be on, to like get to sleep, like because I'm gonna go fuck this girl, like I'm gonna take this nice 2.5 hour ride lonely with somebody smoking and babies. And
for those out of state who don't know the China bus, basically I don't even know if they still run because they got into so many accidents. This China bus, this was this Chinese people would like run a bus that went from parts like Chinatown, New York, and Times Square, all the way into like the ass into Jersey. I think about as far as Connecticut. And these things were like a rickshaw. Like you're literally feeling yourself go back and forth as you're driving on the highway.
It smells like dumplings, soy sauce, and ass.
And they were doing like 90 in this bus. Like if they had to make a turn, you were dead. And I'm pretty sure they shut that service down because they crashed so many times.
But they had other people replace it. It was the same thing. Like then you would have the Jamaican dudes do it. Then it'd be like everybody. There was a racket that everybody got into, and they would like outfit the buses, pay for. Everybody had the same scheme because everybody wanted to avoid take the train or the bus in because the fare is variable, right? Like it could be like $5 or it could be like $35. Like, and then you're just like, why do I need to do this? I can just take this. Terrible.
Every time I took that Chinatown bus, it was $5 to go across state lines. But just for reference, those who don't know about the tolls in New York, the toll to drive into New York is 15 fucking bucks. It might have been maybe 12, 13 then, but like right now it's 15 or like 17.
Yeah,
just to drive into New York. You could be in Jersey, parked in Newark, and you drive across the bridge to New York, $15. So how this China bus was making money, I have no idea. But like,
no, shout out to them, bro. You know why? Because they pack like fucking as many human beings and animals into the same fucking like bus. I literally took a ride and there was a fucking duck on it. Okay, like, like. Not like Peking duck, like prepared, like a live duck in a cage. Okay, listen, people gotta do the deals that they gotta do, but that shit made me go like, maybe I should just, I don't know, I could spend the extra money next time. Like it was one of the, I definitely went to Patterson and had to like wait for this person and for her to pick me up, and then like we ended up like sleeping with each other. And it was this whole big thing. Like it was like morning, night, evening. And then I wake up and like her mom says goodbye. And I'm just like, what's Like, what happened? Like, how did I get here?
What is going
It
on?
was just one of those like moments in life that you just keep going. And as a young person, so yeah, Patterson was definitely one of them. And let's see. I guess
Dude,
I
you know
went
what
to a different country at one point.
you went to a different country for ass?
Mexico from San Diego. So yeah, bro.
Bro,
My,
you gotta get a passport? No, I never heard this story. What's up? What's going
no,
on?
hold on. The thing is that a lot of people on the border work across the border. So they have their homes in Mexico. So yes, I have traveled to Mexico, Rosarito, back in many years ago, and it was fun. It was good, man. You know what? Mexico's is a wild world. I love it. Shout out to you, Mexico.
I don't think I've ever gone to like some great, like had a great lengths journey, that was like successful or anything. I do remember a time where I like I was I had
Successful.
there was
Wow.
there was this girl that I like hooked up with, that I worked with, and we were hanging out one night with like a bunch of us till it was real late. So I drove. She was on the other side of town, so I drove all the way back to my crib,
Uh-huh.
and um then I was like, you know what? Let me just like see if she's up. And I hit her up, and like we were like flirting, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna pull up. And she didn't answer, but I was like, fuck it. So I just went.
Never.
Wow.
You should never do this.
Bro, I
do this.
just
Don't
went.
do-
And when I got mad close to her crib,
Oh no.
she woke up, hit me up. She was like, oh, sorry, I was asleep. Me and so and so is here, and so was her man. And I was like,
Ooh.
and drove my black house out the South Shore all the way back to the North Shore of fucking Staten Island.
Drove
I was like,
literally
boy,
just
it was like
right
6 in the morning at this point.
You said it was
It was
6 in
like,
the morning?
What is
like,
wrong
it was,
with you? What
bro, I was,
yo, you gotta talk to your penis, bro.
I
You
was in a
cannot
bad
let
place.
it lead you like that.
I was in a bad place.
That's down bad.
It
That's down bad.
it was the beginning
I'm-
of me being at rock bottom.
Hold on. Hold on. Here's the
It was the
adverse
worst
though.
of my time.
Have you ever had a woman who went to great lengths to sleep with you and you almost feel bad in it?
I got a rock star of a I have a lot of stories of women going to great lengths, but I feel like my funniest one gotta be, bro. It was all right. Peep. So remember our little crew back in the day that like,
Sure.
we were kids, everyone wanted to be a part of the crew. So there were a couple of girls who wanted to be down for the crew. Most of them were butt ass ugly. Sorry if you're listening. But there was one, bro, this girl was so fucking fine. Like she looked like dead ass Naomi Campbell. Dark skin, big ass titties. But like I could not bring myself to fuck her because she was so stupid. I don't really remember her name. She was the dumbest part. Like we could not form a conversation. But back in the day I was homeless. So I'm like, I need a place to crash. She's trying to get the boy. So she's like, yeah, you can crash at my house. You know how long I stayed there? A month. Peep swag though. She lived with her parents. So I would sneak in so the way her house is set up is like the front door, and then right after the front door, there's like the foyer and a pair of stairs.
You don't
And to
remember
the
her
right,
name? Hold
I do
on.
not remember her name, bro.
You lived with her for 30 days, 31 days on a good month.
Maybe
You don't remember
it
her
was
name?
like it was a minimum of 3 weeks. Bare minimum 3 weeks.
That
I
is
snuck in her house.
wild.
I basically snuck in her house, would run past her parents in the living room because they didn't see me. She would hit me up and call me. I didn't
Can you
live there consistently.
imagine?
I had a little job, but
Bro.
basically she would call me when it was dinner time at our house. So that meant her brother, and her mom and dad were in the dining room, which means they had no vision to see the stairs. So she would unlock the front door, be in the dining room. She said, well, hit me on the sidekick. I'd come in the door, sneak in real silent, book it up the stairs. Her door had like 3 locks on it. Don't let your your young daughters have that many locks on their doors. I lived in this girl's room, used up her internet. She would bring me food from dinner. and then I would like when her parents left for work, I would also leave and like go to work, and then I would come back, and then I just did this, and she never got no dick out of me. I could not bring myself to fuck her.
my god!
Here's the thing too.
Stop. You were E.T. You're TJ. That is the movie that we make. We bring it to cinema. Paramount hit us up. We are ready to sell this story. It is a National Meat Treasure exclusive. A young black male lives in somebody. I'm gonna imagine. You said she was black though, right?
Yep, like looked like exactly like Naomi Campbell, Campbell, but 19.
And she never fucked you.
Completely got away with this.
Wow. How did you hide? Like in the stuffed animals? Like just like pretended?
Nah, she just had locks on her. She just had locks on her doors, and I would just, bro. I just post up watching Naruto, bro. I swear.
You did nothing. Nothing.
Naruto and then she kind of forced me to finger her once. Like she literally grabbed my hand and like shoved it inside of her.
Wow. Look at you.
To be honest, it was two things. It was one, she was dumb. And two, like I did not have confidence enough in my dick that I wasn't gonna fuck the situation up. You know what I mean? Like if I fuck this girl and I serve it to her whack, I'm giving up my place to sleep for. I'm not gonna fuck her. Remember, this is like teenage me. Like maybe I was like 20 tops. Not even. Wow. I was like 19. So I was not. There was no. I was like, I'm not gonna serve it. Like if I fuck this girl, I'm gonna come quick, and it's gonna be over. It's gonna be done. Like I'm gonna be on the streets again. So like, let me milk the situation for as long as I possibly can.
Why didn't you just eat her out? Why didn't you just eat her out? You just couldn't do it.
Was I confident in my skills at that? Either again,
no. You learn. You aprende.
The kind of horny I was.
I'm a teenager, bro. I'm not. I mean, I had the lust for it, but like I wasn't gonna fuck up my situation. But I'm by the labia. Her parents come down, knock on the door. I'm out.
What happened? So what happened eventually? What ended the 3 week streak?
Mike and Curia started fucking her. Mike and Curia was hitting. He was like, bro, that bitch is bad. Like, you don't want to fuck her? I was like, I don't want to fuck up the situation. But like, I could already tell she was getting tired of me, but I didn't want to like just upend it. So I was like, I'm going to toss it to Mikey and he's going to hit. And then like that way she gets something out of the situation.
There's no way that you don't know her name. I need the name in the chat. I
swear to God, I do not know her name. I don't think I ever knew her name, honestly.
Because I honestly don't think I'll remember her. Like something will hit me, and I'll be like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I don't think I ever knew her name.
Wow. How did you do that for 3 weeks?
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow,
bro.
That's disassociation. Listen, if that's anything, that's pure on existential. Like we're not gonna like know each other. We're just bodies next to each other. I mean,
she gave me a place to sleep and like kind of like molested me a little bit, trying to forcing me with that hand. And I just like maybe I'm blocking the name out. It might have been there was a K somewhere in it, like Kima maybe, or like my Kima or something like that. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Like I said, I don't know if I ever actually knew her name. This might have been like I met her 3 days past. I lived in her house, and then I let Mike hit, and then Mike hit like 3 times, and then he never talked to her again.
Wow. What a life. Wow.
And again, this is a girl who, has dinner with her family. So this is where I get this theory from. Them girls who are tight knit with their dads and moms, they be the freaks, bro. I hate to be have such a lowbrow opinion, but like that is what I've adopted throughout these years. That is through time tested.
You have you've I remember many things. I'm really high. It's been a day. How are you guys been? Let's do the check-in, motherfuckers. How are you guys feeling? Yeah? Okay. How are you feeling, Joseph Hurtado, Thrillah the 303 from the 303?
I feel great.
Great. What's going on?
In what context?
How you feeling? He's like, in what context? You fucking
I just lost
Shit.
it for a second.
You
I feel
just
like your audio
"Wow."
like cut out for like a second, and then you just came back like, "How are you guys feeling?"
Yeah. That
I wasn't
happened.
sure if like the audio cut out or it was my headphones.
Maybe it's audio. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm completely stoned and I'm just in a different planet at this point, because it has brought me back to many different memories in my head, thinking about all this stuff, being a young
Yeah.
man and just confused,
Same.
because there's a lot of shit that you do like at that age that you're just like fucking, you look back and you go, why did I waste my stupid motherfucking time? 3
Yeah.
weeks though. That's pretty cool. God bless
I
her.
would have
You know
wiped
what?
it.
She's nice.
I would have wiped it to like to secure the situation.
Wow, look at
I couldn't do
Joey.
it.
Out of weakness though, out of like being a fear, and be like, I need this. Maybe this can be home for now, And then I would have been steady, getting buns.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that works.
I feel
I think that's
like
most
knowing what
relationships.
I'm trying to think like if I would hit now, like probably I can't. I need some kind of connection. I need some kind of connection.
Well, maybe she's
I get you.
different now.
I get you. You're right.
Well,
You do need
if I ever
connection.
figure out her name, then I'll look that up.
Didn't we figure it out already?
No, that's what I'm guessing. It's something Mykema, McKenya, something with a K in the middle.
Did you not see the chat?
Oh, I did not see the chat. Oh, let's see. If do we got something? No, definitely not her. Maybe.
Wait.
Well, younger.
No,
bro.
here's the thing.
Bro.
Like I haven't seen this girl in like 15 years. So
Right.
Yeah, and I'm yeah, I think this was it, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. I gotta see a super old school pic. She's cute though. This girl you sent in the chat.
Yeah. I remember her dating the person we mentioned, and I think so.
Oh wait, no. I know. Okay, I know this girl. No, this is a different girl. This is not her. But she grew up to be fine.
Yeah. Educated. Shout out to her. She just got her master's and some good stuff. So definitely always good to hear people doing good for themselves. I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of weird things. I finished up Stranger Things. Did you guys watch Stranger Things yet?
I keep falling asleep.
Oh,
because
okay. Don't do that. That shit's scary.
But not,
Can I give you a Stranger? Can I hit you with a Stranger Things hot take?
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Stranger Things hot take. All right, so I don't know where the show is at now. I only watched the first season, but maybe even like half the first season. And the reason I could not get through it. Are you ready?
If you say something.
The reason I could not get through Stranger Things is because I am a father, and the way Winona Ryder was acting when losing her son pissed me off. Bitch, you are acting so frantic. No one believes you now. Your son is lost in the ether. Just calm down for 5 fucking minutes. You are babbling and freaking out. I understand your fear, but as a parent, you can't compose yourself for 5 fucking minutes to talk to somebody.
She is composing herself. The fact is that everything she says sounds crazy, bro. It'd be like, oh, the lights are talking to me. Oh, I arranged them in a particular way.
No. Watch that first season again, bro. She does not say shit coherent for like 7 episodes. Yeah. It's like, bro, listen.
My son's in the fucking upside down world. I don't know where the fuck he's been for like 7 months.
My nigga, I understand acting crazy, but after like a day, you'd be like, all right, listen, nobody believes me because I'm acting crazy. I need to find my daughter and gather myself. So I have to let people know that I'm not, like, I have to at least adjust my tone when I speak about this situation, so maybe someone will fucking believe me. And like as a father, that shit pissed me off so bad because I was like, you can't like if that happened to my daughter and I just saw some freaky shit, I would tell everyone with the most sound mind and body. I would tell everyone I knew, like, this is what happened. I know this sounds crazy, but like I need some kind of help. I need this to go viral. I mean, it doesn't go viral because Stranger Things takes place in the 80s or something. But like, I need like a newspaper. Like, I need someone to believe me, please. I'm only being this calm. because I know you won't believe my freak out. I want to freak out, but my child is in danger. And I know my child's safety is contingent on me keeping a cool head. And that's all I wanted. That's all I could think about that first season. On top of the story, like, not being that interesting. But like, that whole shit, like, bugged me as a dad, and I just couldn't watch it after that.
Listen, I disagree wholeheartedly, because, like, she sounds fucking
and you're
crazy.
A much better father than me.
And because she just sounds great. Bro, if my kid just somehow disappeared and I had no proof to show you, but like these fucking lights that I arranged in this particular place and be like, look, he's talking to me. Like that's nuts, bro. Like, that's just like, and then the fact is like his little friends believe you. Like, like that's the other part. It's a great show. I enjoyed the fourth season, half a season. Actually, the song that they keep referencing has hit like like millions of fucking streams all across the world because of the show. Right. Kate Bush, bro, that song is actually fire because it is currently playing in my head. It's just one of those things that happens in pop culture. Everyone just gets it in their head at the same time, except for Justin, because Sasha is so refined in his taste. I have no time.
I don't have refined taste. I've never even listened to Pink Floyd. I don't have refined taste.
I do not agree. Is my video frozen?
I've been watching TV. I've been watching that show Barry. Dude, I used to love that shit before the pandemic, and then it stopped because of the pandemic, obviously. Are you still there? Your camera went out.
Yeah, okay, I'm here.
Your audio stuff. But so for those who don't know, Barry is basically a show with Bill Hader, who plays an ex-military hitman who kind of is over being a hitman, and he decides he wants to get out of the business and pursue acting. And I remember hearing about the show like years ago when it came out, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be so stupid. Like, this is going to be Bill Hader, a comedian, the dude who was in fucking Superbad, trying to play a badass, trying to pivot roles, But it turns out it's written by him, it's directed by him, and it's starring him. And like I said, I thought he was trying to like be like fucking Jason Bourne, but really it's a comedy about. It's like a super dark comedy that like. Oh my God! There was one moment in season 2 that like really solidified. Like, it describes the whole show, and I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't watched because it's that good of a show. But season 3 just landed on HBO Max, and I think it's also on Hulu. Maybe, I don't know.
No, it's on HBO Max. You can get it Hulu if you have HBO, which is kind of ass backwards because then you just.
That's weird because I could have swore it was like a Showtime show because when I watched it when it came out before the pandemic, I did not have HBO Go or HBO Max. I watched it on Hulu. I don't know. I've since changed my Hulu plan. I got the Hulu plan with commercials now because I'm poor and I'm using your HBO Max password. So whatever's clever.
Allegedly. Okay?
Allegedly. I don't even get HBO Max.
Time Warner
like, HBO Max has everything.
No,
HBO really Max is like fucking. I don't know. What was I watching on there the other day? Fucking dude, my memory is so stupid. The shit. It's not Adventure Time. It's not Billy and Mandy. It's the one
regular
with the squirrel and the
regular show. Yeah. Finally,
regular show. Fire. Now that show's got a great soundtrack. Why do they end every episode with like 80s metal theme something?
Yeah, I love it. It's such a good show. Like it's I love how like it's self-aware. Even like the later episodes where they're in space, it's like ridiculous, but they understand that it's ridiculous. Like it's like, I mean, you're watching a show about a bluebird and a raccoon. I think he is.
I think it's a squirrel.
Yeah. Well, his manager is is like one of those jars of like bubble gum. Like little round bubblegum for some reason. Benson. And then he becomes a drummer. That episode is hysterical, bro. When he's like spinning in the air with the drums, but he's like setting himself on fire because of how fucking fast and crazy he's hitting the drums. Like, that is just gorgeous. Watch it.
Gorgeous television. It's we gotta. I love that show too. It really never came out as like an Adult Swim show, but like I don't know any kid who watches that shit. That is only dudes in their 30s watch that, and that'd be on like daytime TV.
crazy is that like regular show was a show that would play literally right before Adult Swim would start. Like it would be at the 7:30 slot, and then 8 p.m. starts. Adult Swim goes, like because they knew what the best lead in. Like get the 18 to 30s, boom, put them right in the front of their face, and then give them Adult Swim and watch something stupid like Xander Renegade Angel. Shout out to that fucking deep cut. I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
Is that the one that's like? Yeah, I remember that one.
Backward knees, and he's like an eagle, but he's a native person. Yeah, it's a crazy show. It's like one of those like fever dream shows. Like you literally just sit there and just go, what? Like you get annoyed. Like Tim and Eric was one of those shows, but then there'd be like moments of gold where you go, oh, I watched this because it's really funny, not because it's some grown man shoving spaghetti in his face and telling me it's funny. It's not that funny. It wasn't.
Speaking of fever dream shows, is Midnight Gospel actually ass, or do I just need to rewatch?
No, Midnight Gospel is awesome. I love it. You don't.
I feel like I watched it. I feel like I watched it years ago when it like came out, expecting so much more, and it's like they basically animate a podcast, right?
Yeah. So imagine heavy metal for a podcast. I think that's.
I mean. Maybe I just didn't like the subject of the podcast. Maybe that was it. Because I just didn't feel like it was giving what everyone... It didn't feel like it was giving, bro. Like, it just wasn't... Like, everyone... I feel like everyone who hyped it up was like, like a gothic white girl. And I was like...
No, I loved it.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm a gothic white girl. Maybe that's what I identify as. You know what? I identify as the NCIS gothic, like information analyst. That's who I am. Do you guys know?
I want to apologize for saying.
I forget her name.
It's giving in such a whack context. I feel like I didn't use that word correctly, and I felt it. It felt wrong as I was saying it. I love to say that shit. I just listen to a lot of black female podcasts, and I think I was just trying it out.
Yeah, I hate when you say it, low key.
You know what it is? If you have to say it's giving something, you can't just say it's giving. You got to be like, yo, like. Bro, your breath is giving dumpster, my nigga. Like that works. You can't just say it's giving.
I just feel like you're better than that. Like
wow, not
Thrillah better than that. You know what it is? I see a lot of the female vernacular, right? But it gets co-opted by white girls.
True.
And when I hear them say it, I hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I fucking hate it. They're like, yeah, it's giving like totally, it's like, totally hitting. I'm like, oh my God.
It's not.
I want to take everybody out.
In that note, I think if we're going to choke out a white girl at Starbucks, we might have a lot of police attention really quickly. So let's just say allegedly that we would choke you out while you got your pumpkin spice latte. Maybe not, because I like pumpkin spice lattes. I think they're nice. And I think Uggs look comfortable.
I was really hoping you were gonna use that Starbucks reference to call back the XXX documentary, because he does have a line that goes, "I fucked a white bitch in Starbucks. That little bitch had her throat fucked." That look at me song.
Hold on.
I thought you were gonna circle back. I was gonna take us there.
We didn't fail because you did I laid it up and you said, kabang, like Shaq and Kobe, I guess, maybe, I don't know.
Because every time I hear that line, I'm just like, this is an aggressive song.
Everything about the man is aggressive. That brings us full circle. It has been the National Meat Treasure. We release episodes every fucking Thursday. I remembered this time, and I'm having a good time. I love you guys.
And
oh no.
Also, I like how we're getting hundreds of comments and likes on our clips, but y'all need to start sharing because it's giving stalker.
For real.
Don't just be watching. Don't just be watching us.
Don't do that. Please. That would be great.
Follow us at National Meat Treasure on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at thin.cruel.lips. Also, I'm trying to get paid off some TikToks. I'm trying to get if anyone was telling me to pivot into the skincare brand, there's like a lot of skincare brand deals out there for the girls, but like every other like brand deal I find is like such bullshit. Like the most bullshit ass products, like activewear for like cats, like
Hold on. The picture you shared on the Facebook or Instagram, wherever it is, of Joey and that demonic face is gorgeous. Like, we should frame this. We should have this as a background for we're gonna replace our logo and it's just gonna be Joey's face like this. You look like the guy who sing Mr. Mambo, Lou Mambo, right? Mambo number 5, the guy who sings Mambo number 5.
Oh no, Lou Vega.
Yeah, you look like him, like in that picture. Like,
I love that you
have a little
remember his
Monica
name
in
that
my
quickly.
life.
Yeah, I have like memories of the 4th grade because of that. Of being extremely
I
uncomfortable.
got memories of Supercuts. I don't know why.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong name. It's not Louis Vega. It's something else.
Whatever, that guy and the Scat Man. Yeah. Shout out to him. He risked his throat for all of us. The true throat goat, the Scat Man.
Lou Vega. It's Vega with a B.
Yeah, you look like him. Like, you look like you play drums for, like, you know, Tito Puente. Like, you handle and sound for them. Like, yeah, papi, te tengo. That's what it's giving. It's giving puppy energy for me.
Follow me at Thrillah on Instagram and TikTok, and follow at Youngmoth on Instagram, and follow at 303BAM on Instagram and Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms. That's
wow, what a way to end. It has been the National Meat Churcher. Have a